everyone. I wanted to start to change up my videos a little bit. Typically, I post whatever I feel moved to post in the moment. So I also wanted to start incorporating products and things. First off, I'm not getting paid by anybody, anything. What I'm trying to do is share what I used and why it helped me during my chemotherapy journey. Doctors are great, everyone has their information. I just want to share what worked for me as I actually, have gone through it, went through it. So, first up, one of one of many side effects of chemotherapy is neuropathy. I had ACT chemo, which was 4 rounds of AC, Red Devil. You can Google that. I also put it in my book, where you can look up and see the exact medication that I took. And the last 4 were supposed to be Taxol, which is the T. Unfortunately, I had a severe allergic reaction to that about 12 minutes into my treatment, which was not great, which was not fun. Then I had to go on Abraxane after that for 12 straight weeks every week. Abraxane is the better of the two, the Chanel of chemo, as I was told. It basically is the same thing, only what it exists in to help it get delivered into the body is different, which most women don't have a reaction to. However, insurance requires you to try the shitty one and have an allergic reaction, which is pretty traumatic for you yourself, as well as your loved ones watching you. So I digress. But I've had friends that have had it and never had an allergic reaction. So the point of this video is to discuss neuropathy. Neuropathy is basically, you can Google it, you can research it. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It's basically nerve damage. I did not get neuropathy until kind of the middle to the end. I would first get it in wherever the injection site was in those fingers. Every week they switched, where they injected me. I did not have a port. I pretty much was injected into my veins here. I have pretty good veins. One time the nurse, for whatever reason, demanded that I have it here. That was an interesting day and human being. Whatever. So I would just get very numb and I would lose feeling, and basically all I would do is I kept it to myself. I didn't want to freak out my mom or my sisters. I would talk to myself, do meditation, visualize the white light coming through my body and healing. And I'd also massage and move it around, Then I started getting it in my legs, which was freaking me out. I could barely walk with the chemo. I could work out at the gym, but my cardio was done. But in the beginning, I tried to run because I'm oh, I'm gonna do it through this. I definitely almost had a heart attack. So I stopped. It took a lot out of me just to walk from my house to the corner. That's about 500 feet. And it just took a lot out of me. So when I noticed that I was starting to experience numbness in my feet, one evening I literally woke up from deep sleep, or however deep you can sleep during this. My feet, the base of my feet, were on fire. It literally, think of sunburn on your bottom of your feet and you have to walk across a black asphalt as the sun is out. That is how I woke up. Couldn't breathe because the pain was so much. Somehow got to my freezer, got these ice packs that I had, and put my feet on ice packs. It helped enough to kind of go back to sleep, but I just, that evening, prayed. So the next day I woke up and I was I have to find something, do more to be proactive. So I did some research and I found these Normatec compression boots. I think these are the Normatec 3. You can see it's the older compression thing. I say that because they have a newer one, which is a Pro. Quite frankly, I think this is the way to go. Usually when things are made better, I find that they're not. So I got these at the time. I purchased them. They are on the expensive side. I know that Normatec does have a firm payment plans available where you buy it, you get it, and you just pay monthly from your bank account because cancer is expensive. Everything's expensive when you are going through it. So that was a really nice option to have, to not have to put it on a credit card and to just do that. So you can do that. They come in sizes. I believe it's small, medium, large, but basically it's decided on your height. So do purchase it based on your height. If you have a partner and you're thinking, I want to use this long term, just purchase it for the height for yourself. I travel with these to this day. If I am on a trip that's more than 2 nights away from home, I literally fold them up, put them in my suitcase. This I carry on because usually they want to swab it and ask a lot of questions. Most of the time they don't. It just depends on like other countries coming back in. They don't see it often. It's just an air compressor. There's nothing in it. It goes fine. So basically, you unzip it. You put your leg in it. You will zip it all the way up. You will connect it to the compressor. Snaps in, and you'll turn it on and select the time, the zone. It has different zones on it. I typically will just move around the zones, and the pressure level, I always felt that 7 was great. That's the highest, but you can move it around. They also have other attachments, legs, hips, arms. I only have the legs because that's where my focus was. You turn it on. Obviously the other leg's not in, so it's probably I shouldn't do that. And it fills this up, and essentially, turn that off, it will compress your leg, moving around the circulation. And basically what I found was it fought my neuropathy for me, and the little neuropathy that I was experiencing didn't progress, and then it slowly started to go away. Why do I still do this to this day? Because it feels good. I work out. I feel that it's great for recovery, and also, why wouldn't we want to have the best circulation we can on our legs, regardless of whether we're in chemo or just in daily life. I especially find it very helpful in traveling after flights. I'll get to my hotel room, I'll throw it on for 15 minutes, 15 half hour, and it's great. Also, if you're on your feet all day, it just helps the circulation. If I did not have this, I'm 100% certain that I would have had some serious neuropathy. Why do I think that? Based on my living experience and reality, and based on the severity of the type of chemo that I was on and what I was already feeling. The numbness in my hands went away eventually. There was some like a little bit at the tips of my fingers, because during chemo they iced my hands and my feet. There would be times where I couldn't open like jars or like little caps. Sometimes I still have trouble with that, but I think it's more so that I couldn't do it for so long that I just lost the strength. But there was a period of time where I just couldn't feel it, so like I just couldn't do it. It's scary. I always would just tell myself, everything is okay, you are okay, this is just temporary. I would tell myself that when I was in the shower washing my hair, and then like hair would come out. And again, I had the Paxman scalp cooling system. I did not lose all my hair. I did have, some places that came out. It thinned a lot. You can go on my Instagram page and find those photos. You can go on the Paxman website and find those photos and videos where you can see that my hair thinned quite a bit. And in those moments in the shower, I started to like, and I would just say, it's okay, you're okay. And I would talk to myself. And I found that through all of this, just being the voice that I needed to hear. You're okay. You're okay. It's going to be okay. It's just hair. It's just hair. And I would say, your hair is strongly rooted. I would pray. All the things. It's okay. It's going to be okay. This is temporary. This is temporary. So those are two tools that I'd like to share with you. The compression boot from Normatec. And if when you do have your surgery, it's interesting, before you go under, they do, at least at MSK, they put something similar, not as robust as these, but just to keep the circulation going. So I think that that's, for, in my opinion, evidence enough for anyone that's in their chemotherapy journey, after their chemotherapy journey. I think that this is a huge important investment. I will never not use these. I will never not recommend these. I have some other things that I'll make videos on as well, and I will post it. If there's anything you guys have questions about, products, just comment down, message me, go to my website, message me on Instagram, Lighthouse Survivor. My website is listed below this in the caption. I'm just really here to help. I'm gonna post more videos on all the amazing products that I've had the privilege to be able to purchase and use. Again, I'm not making any money from any of these products that I'm sharing. I'm sharing them because they made a huge difference in my life and continue to, because none of them I stopped just because my treatment was over. Chemo has lasting effects, and there's things that we just will never even know, right? To the extent of. So I just think, if I have the time and the patience, which I do because I'm alive, I'm going to continue to use all the things that I came across and found very helpful, and I will continue to share them with you here. Thank you.